And the thing is that for the 5 first years, you really fight with the glass. When you start to really get more technical, you start to dance with the glass.
In this upcoming episode, we're excited to take you on a journey to Noyon, a charming town in northern France, where we'll have the privilege of visiting Victor and his 2 brothers in their workshop. Join us as we explore the fascinating realm of their artistry as glass artists.
Alors,
Welcome.
okay.
How are you? How was the market?
Hello. Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome, Victor. How are you?
I'm pretty good, thank you.
Thank you so much for having us at your atelier. We're really excited to learn about your work. I've seen your pieces and they're amazingly beautiful. So I want to know and how you can tell all of us, who is Victor?
Victor Sokowski, and I have a glassblowing studio with my 2 other brothers. We are making some lights and sculptural objects.
How does your creativity comes to mind? I mean, how do you make a piece? I mean, what does it start?
I usually start with an idea that I saw during like an exhibition, a museum, can be walking in the street, depends of the influence. And usually it starts with an idea, the beginning of the idea, and it grows from months to months until I realize the piece. And also I sometimes have an idea and I just start blowing glass, and while I'm doing the process, I'm going to another kind of object, and just like that, I'm just changing my mind. Usually I start with a drawing, like a sketch exactly. I have notebooks, and then I'm going to the computer and I do it like with a real scale.
Yes.
So I can have an idea of the composition of the.
So you make it at the drawing at scale 1 to 1, or
the drawing is like small, but on the computer I try to make it in the real scale, so I can really have an idea of the proportion and visually like how it's going to fit with other piece. And because I like to make it like I like to work with a different type of object and also with a group of objects.
We're going to be seeing a little bit of the process on how you do things or whatever, but I would imagine that something that you think in your mind is going to work, because depends on temperature, the quality of the glass, your state of mind. So, what you think, it doesn't always come as you think. It's something else. So tell me about that experience or how that transformation occurs.
Usually it's like, you're right, it's the mood of the day and also the emotion make a big difference while we blow the piece. And we have to be in kind of a team osmosis with the team and the glass.
Victor's going to treat us to see the process. He starts with the color, which is that rod that contains the pigments. He warms it up, puts it in the oven, uses the table to shape it. Goes to the oven where the liquid glass is and gets clear glass. And those rods have to be constantly shaping because gravity could pull this down. He uses these wood instruments and sometimes paper. More glass, more shaping. And controlling the temperature is key here. Every single movement creates an effect. So this is millimetric. It's just like clockwork. It looks so easy, but it is very complex. Now we got a big ball, and his brothers start assisting him because it's getting heavier and heavier. But now they start blowing. Back to the oven. More blowing. That torch intensifies the heat, so he controls the temperature there. Whoa, this is just like amazing. It's just like magic. Now we're seeing the shape of the jar that he's doing. Back to the oven to control the temperature. And now he's going to transfer it to another bar because on the opposite side, he's got to open the mouth. That's magic. He breaks it. Back to the oven to warm it up and create the mouth. He starts opening the mouth and shapes it. Those paddles also help with temperature and shaping it. Now the piece is ready. Breaks it, runs to an oven to control the lowering of the temperature, which takes many hours. Bravo!
It's It's pretty hot.
Many artists express themselves in many, many ways. I mean, painting, writing, music, violin, whatever. As an artist, how do you come or how do you came to the world of glass?
Almost 10 years ago, I was walking on the street and I met an old man who was almost 70 years old. And he was carrying a big ton of bags of sand by himself. So I proposed him my help and he was really touched. And in exchange, he offered me a job for the summer. And actually, this guy and his wife they're still a glassblower, and they are international artists renowned for making glass blowing all over the world. And they were the only glassblower in Paris at the time. And when I met them, they hired me to help them to move their studio in Wales. And I just moved with them for 5 years, and then I traveled all over the world. So I never really choose glass. It kind of
Glass chose you.
Exactly, kind of felt into me. I remember they were like blowing glass together, and I was like, wow, I never even know glass. I never even know that I was blown, and I didn't know nothing about it. And it's kind of a magical material. It's really alive. The thing is that for the first 5 years, you really fight with the glass. But when you start to really get more technical, you start to dance with the glass. And it's really a big difference. In the beginning, it's really like you try to hold it, not make it breaking, and it's kind of a really particular material.
But I'm also seeing that you are working with artists. I mean, I saw that some of the pieces, your signature piece,
yeah,
that the one that you had in the exhibition, does that have a name, that piece?
Yeah, Tilia.
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 Okay, and it's got like a wooden
exactly
top or whatever. That comes from another artist. I mean, tell me about how you're joining with other artists.
Our main goal is to develop some partnership with really high-level crafts people. We really want to make some collaboration with other artists, so we can really go over. It's not just glass. We want to go way further than that. We want to create
all sorts of materials.
Exactly, all sorts of material. We want to make some table and stuff like that. So this is just the beginning of a long project, of a long journey. The light with it is just amazing. And so this is why you see the light with all the lights and all the different of colors. So that's why I'm going to create lights. I'm going to shape lights. This is the goal.
That's another step in beyond just the artistic figure or object. Lighting is magical.
Yeah.
So we hope you like the exhibition today and you learn about blowing glass and meeting Victor. So hope you like it.